Hi everyone, I'm so pumped about this wig review because as soon as I saw the picture of Mira, I was like, I need to have this one. And here it is. So I'm so excited. So before we start, I just want to say a big thank you to Ado and Strenko for sending me this piece for review purposes. Use my code K20 and that will give you 20% off this style at Ado and Strenko, and I will put the link down below in the description box and pin it to the comments as well so you can find it quickly and easily. Let's start with the color ginger brown. Not a new color, but nevertheless a really pretty and very natural brunette. So ginger brown is an even blend of medium auburn and medium browns. There is no root. Here's the color outside, so hopefully that will give you an idea of what this color looks like outside in the natural light. Indoors, I don't have any artificial lights on, only natural light coming through the windows front and side. Let's talk about Mira. As you can see, it's about a chin length bob with lovely layers cut in and face framing layers here at the front. Gives a wispy feel, but also a little bit of voluminous feel without being over the top, in my personal opinion. I do think because of these layers, it would suit various face shapes. Mira has an amazing cap construction. It is hand tight. It has an extended lace front and a mono top. So that means you can part it wherever you like at the top area here. Because you have a hand tight cap, you could part it beyond that. But I just want to show you what it would look like when the wind goes. And also what it means when, for whatever reason, somebody touches your head. Because it's a hand tight cap, it just doesn't feel like immediately that you have a wig on. So just something to consider. I mean, you will feel the knots a little bit, and obviously down here you will feel the adjusters and the nape. It's just something I wanted to share because I don't think I have really mentioned this before, because we talk about what it looks, etc., but we hardly talk about what it feels like having a hand tight cap. So just want to put that out there. Let's look at this lace front. This is a dark color, but look at it. It's really well done. So it's sparse like a natural hairline would be. I mean, you could pluck it a little bit because you have a little bit, but I'm just being very picky here. A little bit of a straight line, but because it's so sparse, I don't think it really matters. But I'm just being super picky. Let's look at the transition into the ear tabs. I mean, really well done. You can't really see that transition at all. Let's look at the mono top. Again, really well done. I don't think there's any need for plucking here at all. So let's talk about the fit. Now, on my 21.5-inch circumference straight out of the box, it fits absolutely fine. I do need to say that I like to wear my wigs a little bit looser than you might like to wear them. So just something to consider. There is a little bit of gapping, but not much. And there's definitely room to tighten it and a little bit of room to widen it. So I do think it would stretch to a 22 because there's actually a little bit of stretch in this cap. Not much, but a little bit. But please check if it would fit you and that it would fit you comfortably with Ado and Strenko. Density, I mean, first of all, there is no permatease here. So if you're not a fan of permatease, then definitely look at this wig. Touching it, in terms of density, it doesn't feel low. It's definitely a lower density, but I think it's kind of the higher end of low. But I think it suits this style. Absolutely. Because first of all, you have layers in here, which always adds a little bit of kind of volume to it. But it doesn't feel overwhelming at all. I think it's just a really natural density. So let's talk about the fibers. These fibers are heat-friendly fibers, so you could add a few curls or waves down here at the bottom if you wanted to, or anything you like. So you can add obviously ringlets, curls, whatever it is you wanted to, or you could straighten it out a bit more. You can see there's a little bit of a curve here, and if you don't like that look, not a problem. Heat-friendly fibers. So you just use your straightener and straighten this out. So you might get a bit more of a more edgy look if you like, because you have these longer layers here at the front. But obviously completely up to you. In terms of tangling, it is a shorter wig. So, and I have worn it for about an hour now. There hasn't been any tangling. So far, so good. So let's talk about styling. As I said, these are heat-friendly fibers, so you can add curls, waves, ringlets, whatever it is to it, or you straighten it out, as I mentioned before. If you don't want to do any of it, you can have simple ways of styling it, like a simple tuck. Gorgeous, I think, on this one. Or you do it on both sides. And here you can see that the density is fairly low. Because of that amazing lace front, you can pull back the fringe on one side. And you might want to put some styling cream in it as well, so you get, really show off these layers. That might be a really cute way of shooshing this one up. You can also do it on both sides, like so. Half up, half down. And then you have a look like this. Very cute with the headband just popped in like this. Or you could have this look. Very practical look. Or a cute bohemian headband. Pop it over the wig like so. And then you're ready for the festivals that are coming up. Let's have a look. If you can have it in a ponytail, you could. I think over time, I think these layers will fall out. So it might help to have like a scrunchie rather than just a normal hairband. And you probably want to put some clips here. But it's just good, to know that you could do it if you just want to get it off your neck and you don't worry too much about what it looks like. Let's have a look at the cap construction. So monotop, extended lace front, hen-tied cap. Extended velvet nape with Velcro adjusters and velvet covered ear tabs. There is a little bit of stretch in this cap. Not much, but a little bit. It just feels very, very light. I'm going to show you the monotop again so you can see my hand through there without a problem. It's just a really well done and natural looking wig. The only thing I just want to point out, I don't know if you can see that. Let me just pop on the wig again. I'll also show you how quickly you can pop this on. Obviously you need to get rid of the tag. Quickly pop this on, and then how quickly you can be out the door. And there you go, ready to go. But what I wanted to point out is the lace front finishes here. So it is quite low. So you might want to consider, it depends if it, if it bothers you or not. But it's just something I want to point out. So you could trim it if you wanted to. I mean, it is a very transparent and very well done lace. So if that doesn't bother you, you just keep it clean, because obviously makeup, etc., can accumulate under there and then it will show up more. So if you keep that clean, you will not necessarily see that line. But as I said, just something I wanted to point out, not a deal breaker at all for me. I just think this is a beautiful, very, I think also very beginner friendly wig. So if you're new to wigs, this one might be one to really look at and consider. And ideally, if you are unsure, Adrian's Trendco does have salons all around the UK where you can just go make an appointment and, try on some wigs. That might be the best way to do it. So if you're interested in that, just go to the link down below. That will take you to the website, to this exact piece, and then you can navigate from there to the help section or the email section where you can contact them. So this is the end of my review. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. And don't forget to use my code K20 at Adrian's Trendco at the link down below, which will give you an amazing 20% off, not just this piece, any other piece you think you would like to try. If you have any questions, any comments, put them down below, and maybe follow me on Instagram at KWestWigs as well. Have a wonderful day, and I hope I see you very soon. Bye.